everyone, I'm just popping on to show my lovely friend Penny how to put your pages into your journal. So I've got my cover here. This is 2 pieces of card that I've joined together. I've used this tape, which is like a mesh fabric tape. It's really sticky and it's double-sided. So I stuck it on, I actually cut it in half, stuck it on both sides, and then I put this ribbon over the top, which is a nice thick strong ribbon, and then that's going to be the spine of the book. And make sure you leave enough space so it'll fold like that. Then I've got my pages, my signature it's called, and I'm going to sew them in. So position your pages where you want them, make sure they're all folded in the middle. There we go. And then once you've got them where you want them, I'm going to sew my signature in through this envelope so that I can tie the string up and close the envelope and you won't see the string. There we go. So I've positioned it where I want it, and I'm just going to hold it in place with these clips, these bulldog clips. I can't seem to get that. That's got it. And I'm doing what's called a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. So I'm going to make 3 holes, and then I'm going to stitch the pages into the journal. So you can stitch about 10 sheets of paper like this, and then you would, or maybe even 12 or 15 actually, it depends on the thickness of the paper, and then you would need to make another signature, and you would sew it in the same way, but obviously you'd have to measure where you were going to stitch it in and make your spine a bit bigger and things like that. Because it's just a little one that I'm going to pop in my large journal, I only want 1 signature in it. So I've got my cord, which needs to be about 3 times the length of your spine. 1, 2, 3. Cut that off at the end. So that's my cord ready. And then I've got my pointy bradawl, and that is going to make my holes. I'm going to do it by eye. So I need to find the middle. Better. So I need to find the middle, which is about the middle of this envelope, and make a hole all the way through all of the paper, through the envelope and through the spine. So that's 1 hole, and then about halfway between the middle and the top, maybe 2/3 of the way, we'll do another hole. Yeah, we'll do it 2/3 of the way. So another hole there all the way through. Make sure it's a good hole and that you can see daylight through it, and then the same the other side. So I'm going to have my 3rd hole about here. So just poke with your pokey tool. You can put something down behind it to poke into. I prefer to do it like this. So that's my 3 holes made. I've got my needle threaded with my cord, got my scissors ready, and you start by going in through the middle to the outside. It's quite easy to do on a small journal like this, and then you can either go up or down, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go up and go in through that hole. Then you go all the way to the bottom or all the way to the top, depending on which way you went. Pull that through, and then you come up through the middle and make sure that you've got 1 string one side and 1 the other. So I'm going to go through my hole and bring my string up the other side like that. So make sure it's pulled tight. Yep. Then do a double or treble knot. So 1, 2, I'll do 3 to be on the safe side. Then cut your strings. And then I'm going to just put some glue on there so that it doesn't come off. This is the Kalal 3-in-1 glue that I've just put in a much easier to use bottle. This is the glue that I'm using. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on that knot. And I'm also going to put some on the string as well. And just glue that down to the string. Like that. And that should stop it from coming undone. So there you go, Penny from Playful Reborns. That was for you. I'm sorry I forgot about it earlier. I'd forget my head if it was loose, I would honestly. Yeah, so that is how you sew in your signature. Now if you were doing 3 signatures, if you were doing 3 lots of papers, you would then go on, usually you would have to measure it out, you'd then go on to sew another one into here and another one into here, but you'd have a wider spine. My spine is only wide enough for the 1 signature. If I was doing 3, I'd have done it, you know, a little bit wider. And then you can close your envelope. Like so, and that hides your strings. And then you can either cut your envelope across the top and have it as a side loading pocket, or you can cut it across one of the ends. I think the top one would be the best one to do. Slip it across there and open it up. I'm going to do it at the side, so I'm just going to snip a very thin slither off there, and then my envelope will open up and I can put things inside it. So I hope that was useful. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.